Chicago is not short of film festivals, but one is quickly becoming a destination for creatives of color from across the country. It's called XL Fest, and its founder is Troy Pryor, and he's joining us in the studio today. Troy, nice to see you again.
Nice to see you again. Thank you.
What does XL mean?
So XL came from our Film Accelerator program. We actually launched that 6 years ago.
Okay.
It was a development lab. We put dollars directly into the hands of creators, and as those creators would finish their projects, we wanted to celebrate their work. Those showcases were sold out one-off events, and then we continued to build on it, and it has now evolved into this 10-day festival.
What inspires you to be so, passionate about films and filmmakers and production and things like that?
Well, I started my career as a voice actor. So I had been in the TV film space as a talent for some time. I was very fortunate to be on certain projects, and I would just pay attention to everything, around me, and very blessed to come from a family of entrepreneurs. So for me, I looked at it as being a talent was a way in, but ultimately being able to guide the narrative, create authentic stories, and uplift other filmmakers was consistent with like the ethos of how I was raised.
And you don't think of it as an industry, but like as a marketplace, right?
Oh, correct. Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, there are a lot of passion projects. We're all artists, so we want to create things, but ultimately, many of us, or a lot of creators, create projects because they want distribution, they want to sell, they want to license, they want to monetize their work. So there are a lot of factors involved in turning your passion into a profit.
And so this one's a little bit different. This festival is more about showcasing the talent rather than selling the talent, if that makes sense.
Right, yeah, because the thing is, Chicago's always had amazing talent.
Yeah,
Chicago has been a huge export of talent. When you go to IMDb or other platforms and look at all the people that are from Chicago, some people are surprised at that. And we'll tell people all the time, Chicago's always had amazing talent, but what we want to do is uplift that talent and create a reason for opportunities and other talent to come to Chicago as well.
And Chicago now is doing so many films, so many television shows, CineSpace, and all these places. We're hot.
Yeah, absolutely.
What do you think makes Chicago such a hotbed for entertainers and talent?
Well, there are a couple reasons. Well, you think about, we get all 4 seasons here, so you get to film in all of the beautiful locations. But I think that there is a grind and a work ethic that a lot of the artists have coming from Chicago, coming from the Midwest. There's a collaborative energy, especially with what we do at Creative Cypher. And so we're always looking to, find ways to support and build up one another.
Tell me about this festival, because it's like tons of talent coming in town. And I remember the Soul Food film. I remember the Soul Food series. You're having a Soul Food panel?
Yes, yes. So this year, the premiere moment is a celebration of the Soul Food brand. We are honoring George Tillman and Bob Title, the director and creator of that project.
From Chicago.
From Chicago, from the Midwest. And before that, we're actually going to have a panel with cast members from the television series and cast members from the film. And thanks to our partners, the Tate brothers, Lorenz Tate, LaRon,
they're going to be there?
Yeah, they're partners with the festival.
Okay.
So we're excited.
Well, why Soul Food? Why now? I mean, it's been a while.
Well, our thing is we want to continue to celebrate a lot of the creators that were very influential. When you think about that film, and you think about the cast from that film, and what that film did for some careers, and how it accelerated the careers, and that project spawned off a hit television series.
Yeah.
That all came from Chicago, and we want the world to know Chicago produces a lot.
It starts in Hyde Park, and then where does it go?
So we start in Hyde Park Thursday, August 14th through the 17th, and then we spread throughout the city after that. So we have programming in the West Loop, in Lincoln Park, in South Shore, and we do those with our partners. One of the things we want to be really intentional about is that although XL Fest is the mothership for this moment, there are a lot of amazing organizations that we collaborate with throughout the year, and we want to create platforms for their programming to exist during this window of time as well.
Was it tough getting people there? Like Malcolm Lee, for instance, he's coming, right?
Yeah, Malcolm D. Lee, he has a brand new book out.
That's right.
Yeah, Best Man Unfinished Business, which is like the 3rd installment.
I'm waiting for the next movie, though, They said they're going to do another one, but everybody's busy.
Yeah, well, let's see. If you all come out on Saturday, we can ask him, directly what's going on.
So will he be like on a panel? Will we be able to do Q&A? Or?
Yeah, so he's doing a fireside chat. He'll be talking about his book, his career, and a couple other ventures that he has going on right now. So we're really grateful that he decided to come and share some time with us.
Who are we missing? Sounds like everybody's going to be there.
It's a lot of amazing folks there. I mean, we're celebrating George Daniels. We are in Chicago.
Yes,
He's
yes,
a legend.
yes.
The Tate brothers are hosting several events during the festival as well. And then we've got some legendary folks coming in, like Chuck D is coming in as well. Yeah, we've got some amazing folks. We're celebrating
Is he
Kev
gonna
on
sing?
stage.
Is Chuck D gonna sing?
Well, we'll see what he decides to do when he's
all
here, but he's going to drop some knowledge for sure.
Okay, for sure. So how do we get there? How do we, get involved in it? And how much does it cost?
All right, so you can go to xlfest.org. You can get all of the information on our speakers, our schedule, the lineup, tickets. We do have all access tickets. Those are $250 for the whole 10 days. Then let's say if you can't make everything, which is understandable, you can a la carte. You can find the thing that makes the most sense for you. We want to make it as accessible as possible, and those are very economical, $10 to $20 tickets for some of those events.
And you say accessible. There is such accessibility to these people that you normally wouldn't get when you come to this festival.
Absolutely, and that is a part of our ethos as an organization. Oftentimes, artists or just entrepreneurs in general or individuals that are trying to make it, the only thing that stops them from or limits that is access.
Yeah.
And so we wanted to create that with this festival.
And pass the torch, right?
Oh, absolutely.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you so much. The XL Film Festival is happening, as he said, August 14th through the 23rd. For the full schedule and latest updates on how to get tickets, visit xlfest.org.